Welcome back. Now, Kurt, I hear the Walleye have some competition on the leaderboards.
Oh, absolutely, Mitch. Now, in most cases, if your team runs off a 17-game heater, not only are you almost guaranteed top spot, but there wouldn't be much of any argument as to who is the championship favorite. That, however, not the case in the SIJHL this season, as despite bolstering a record of 28 wins in 34 games, the Walleye are here in footsteps as the Red Lake Miners continue to threaten their spot atop the standings heading into the stretch drive. After enjoying an unbeaten run for over 3 months, the Fighting Walleye found out this week they aren't the only big fish in the SIJHL, as they suffered their second loss of the week Saturday night as the Miners completed their comeback bid thanks to Matthew Belanger's wrister in OT, the second on the night for the Laval native, who was playing just his second competitive game in 4 months. And even though he looked in mid-season form, he admits the lungs still need some work.
Feels good to be back, honestly. It was a little gas, to be honest, but I fell in love with hockey again.
Belanger's third point and assist on Lucas Petarchik's equalizer off the opening faceoff of the third stunned both Austin Madge and the crowd in attendance at Norwest. As a game that had once looked almost in the bag with the Walleye controlling the play leading 3-0 had suddenly fallen apart. Cam River captain Zach Fortin would temporarily put the Walleye back out in front just 2 minutes later on the power play with his second of the evening, but in the end the trio of Ryan Hunter, Jordan Baraneski, and Belanger proved too much, combining for 11 points in the 6-5 victory. With Baraneski taking over the league lead in points, with 59 on the year, surpassing Dryden's Maxime Collette. Despite the loss, Fortin believes a night like Saturday will prove very beneficial come playoff time.
I think it's just kind of a wake-up call, and you can't win them all. It's what everyone says, you can't win all the games, but I just think it's going to give us a little bit to fight through adversity earlier on than later in the playoffs when we go down a game or two in a playoff series.
And the captain is confident his team will be ready to return the favor when the two teams meet again next Thursday in Wisconsin for the SIJHL Showcase.
It's a game of bounces. We were ahead of them, and maybe that fight might have gained them a bit of momentum. I believe that we just needed to have a little bit more pushback, and I think we play them next Thursday. I think we're going to come out just as hard as we did first period.
With the Walleye and Miners splitting the weekend series, Cam River remain in first place, 10 points up on Red Lake, but with 5 games in hand, the Miners are sure to make the race to the summit one you do not want to miss.